Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You were when a motherfucker hot stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Like, wait. Wait, baby. Let's bleed this morning. I'm gonna stay on topic this morning, I promise. I promise. You already know what time it is. True Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Love it, hate it, love to hate it. Don't matter. We're here. Don't matter. Oh man, I'm laughing because on Artman's Instagram I had to drag a lab rat yesterday. I was bored. I had time, and I said, "Let me see something." So I hit him with the you want smoke? I got time. And as usual, the troll never said yes. Trash talking, you all kinds of bitches and blah, 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 blah. I'm like, okay, all right. And of course, they engaged with me. I don't go in there. I don't talk to strangers. I don't talk to strangers unless it's something I'm not clear on. I'll ask everyone on a post like, yo, what's going on in this video and blah, blah, blah. Especially if it's news related, I'll say, hey, what's going on in this video? Can someone, give me some clarity? Or someone will answer a question. And I'll respond, thank you. But of course, Artman is doing what Artman does, exposing these fools, and I'm such a goddamn rock star. I ain't got my shades with me, but I'm such a fucking rock star. Motherfuckers write paragraphs just for me laughing at a motherfucking racist, that can't explain anything about this Daniel Kinahan situation and why, these fighters are on the ban list and things of that nature. So, I had times, I went back and forth with dude pretty much all day. And at the end, I said, let me see something. I said, do you want smoke? We're talking about a legal contract written up. How much does it cost for you? How much are you willing to receive to meet somewhere and get your ass kicked in the boxing gym? Never said yes. See, there you go. 100% of trolls are pussies. 100%. You know how? 2 seconds, right? 2 seconds. Here's what you know. Here's what you need to know about a troll. They never show their face. I was going back and forth with definitely it was a young kid, maybe his late teens, early 20s, nowhere near 30. And he had a cartoon version of his face with a fucking hat on. That's what I was going back and forth with yesterday. And I do that a couple of times a year just to see if things have changed. They never do. It's funny as fuck. But that's how you handle a troll. It all boils down to, you say, yo, look. This ain't going nowhere. Let's fight about it. If it's that serious to you, let's fight about it. And there you go. Because at the end of the day, 100% of trolls, when they speak, do you think they would have that energy if they were standing directly in front of me? The answer is no. Trolls won't even identify themselves if they saw you in real life, because they know what time it is. So I had fun with that yesterday. I just wanted to share that with you guys, but Who we got in the building? Dwayne Jones, Demon Kennedy, TZ Frank, Rod Neal, my brother, David the Real Thomas, Ad Solo, Chris Chandler, Stormy, the Sensei B-Man, Opulent LD in the building, Windsor, salute, Rashad Livingston, salute, bro. Yeah, Rashad, man, I love my people, but we gotta remain on point, man. You know what I'm saying? The fellas gotta do better. When you get a certain age, you understand what's right and what's wrong. If you need mentorship and you're not getting it at home, seek male guidance, man. Especially if you come from a single parent household, which is usually the mother. Usually the mother. Y'all go to court, who normally gets custody of the children? It's normally the mother. Decades later, black marriage is down and the era of bitch ass nigga is up, but somehow women are still picking the 16%. 16% of black men are responsible for 90% of children out of wedlock. Ladies, what the fuck are y'all doing? But I don't want to take the show there, but whatever. But salute, Rashad, I appreciate you. Tay, good morning, sis. Landed at 216, 8 status. Mr. Black, Coach J Bean. Oh, y'all go to the Painful Excellence podcast. Me and my brother Broken Traditions, Laurent's Reviews, he was there, and Dr. Mark Stearns, and we had to cook on that video I played at the end yesterday. We had to cook on that, man. There's a super duper grand problem that's been in our society forever, and it's never spoken about. But fear not, I am the voice. Don't worry about it. I'm going to bring it to your attention. I might not have the solutions, but I'm listening. I'll say it again. I'll bring it to your attention, but I might not have a solution, but I'm open to suggestions because this shit is out of control. Main Boxing Biker, and that's why we have a conversation. Go subscribe to the Painful Excellence podcast. DJ Zion Love, my brother Cursor, where you been, bro? Macadose Mac of the South, my brother. The Brothers UK in the building. Brooklyn C, salute. Deacon Dollars, Alfred, what up, bro? Ratchet since 91, Nell Son in the building. I'm Jolly, salute, bro. MP, what the fuck? What's good? Ramel Lane, Almighty Law. Art Hostage in the building. Says Nick Conlon fights in Belfast, Ireland this Saturday. First big boxing fight since Regency Hotel shooting. Oh! He was at that weigh-in. Mick Conlon was at that weigh-in that got shot up in 2016. Uh-oh. Wait. No. He says the first. Oh, he wasn't there. It was the first big fight since the Regency Hotel shooting. It's the first big fight in Ireland since the shooting. Okay, I got you. He wasn't there. It's the first big fight since. Yeah, Alfred. Me and All Hostage was talking about this earlier this morning. Brian H., good morning, counselor. How are you? Bert, what up? Yeah, man. Don King is talking about Frank Warren is on the ban list. Why the fuck would Don King even say? Don King has something to do with this? Shit. The hell? I thought Don King was far removed from this shit. Why he talking about people? Whoa. This shit is getting crazy. John Kono, what up, bro? What up, bro? Whoa. Where you been? Where you been, bro? I ain't see you in a minute. How are you? Salute. I ain't seen my brother in a long time. 903 Boxing, salute. Robert Singleton. Woo. King Bonnie. Man, so let's talk, man. This was the conversation we were supposed to have yesterday. I got sidetracked by real life because boxing, there's a lot of elements in boxing that you can apply to real life, but the corruption is like ridiculous, man. The corruption is ridiculous. Now Don King is in on this shit. Tone Brown, salute, bro. Laura Staten, salute, man. What go on? Cesar, what up, bro? He said Don King sitting on the sidelines eating popcorn. He just inserted himself in this shit, but you know, I mean, like as far as talking, I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck does he have to do with anything? Well, he put himself in it. I wonder what he knows, if anything. He's probably looking back saying, yo, look, this is the first time something big's happening and my name ain't in it. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. So, you know. Sure will in the building. Oh, you packing? Yeah, I got to do some packing. I have a long day, man. I'm going to do some packing. I got to go to work. But I get off at a decent hour. Then I'm going to come home, finish packing. I'm going to take a nap. Then I'm off to the airport. I'm going to see my brothers. Ring Dragon, salute. Oh, you got the young lions with you this morning? Yes, sir. Salute to the Teen Titans. Yeah, you know, that Hen Dog, salute. That's what we're wondering, Art Hostage. Art Hostage says, would a possible fight between Deontay Wilder and Daniel Dubois for the belt Daniel Dubois holds be a good warm-up for, well, you know what? Here's the deal. I just did a video about what Dubois says. I like that young man. He's a stand-up dude so far, because you know these guys change. He understands where he is in his career. He's at a very sensitive point in his career. And one false move, it could be curtains for him. We've seen it happen to a bunch of fighters. Y'all remember Audley Harrison? He was held to a very high standard. The UK was ready to get behind him, and he just started losing. And Deontay Wilder's one of the guys he lost to. Where you gonna be at in New York, Rod? Let me know. He mentioned a fight against Derek Chisora and or Dillian White would prep him. And then he did mention a rematch with Joe Joyce. So he knows what he needs. TC, what up? So he knows what he needs to do to get back in the saddle. It sounds good, you know, Deontay versus Daniel Dubois. But, you know, Deontay's already been on a big stage, so it's like there's no butterflies or nothing like that. It's another fighter. I'm just gonna have to, you know, do what I do. But Daniel Dubois, you know, I don't think you would go from talking about Chisora or White and see if you can get a rematch with Joe Joyce to saying fuck it, you know, big block, salute. You know, I want Deontay Wilder, because that'll be. You don't just lose to Deontay. If you make it to 12, you're really not the same. Drew, what are you talking about? Check the resume. Guys aren't the same after fighting Deontay. They're not. They're not. Okay, Ortiz may be a little up there in age, but he ain't the same. Dominic Brazil. Viva tu vida, where you been, bro? Dominic Brazil. When he got in there with Otto Von Linn, I was like, what the fuck is wrong with him? He ain't been the same since he got his head knocked off into my lap at the Barclays. I was sitting there rooting. Next thing you know, his head hit me in the chest and fell on my lap. I was like, ah! Give it back! Give it back! Put it back! He ain't been the same. You know? These guys, they're never the same. Tyson Fury talking about retiring. He said it several times. Those fights took it out of me. He ain't the same. Yeah, Stavern. Remains Stavern. And I ain't being funny. Broken traditions. My brother LaRon's in the building. Salute. You know, he ain't the same, man. You know, Remain Stavern, after the, you know, what people call the yoga pose, he ain't been the same. These guys are never the same. And right now, Daniel Dubois, Still early in his career. He wasn't starched out, sleeping after he fought Joe Joyce. He just had a fucked up eye and he didn't know how to deal with it. And yeah, Gerald Washington, not the same. Now, I think that it's important for a guy like Dubois. I'm really big on therapy. And I'm sure y'all heard of sports therapist. Sports therapist doesn't only mean stretching someone out and working a muscle. It means digging in what's going on in here. And I don't know if he has, but I think it would have been a good idea for Dubois to go to a sports therapist. Because sometimes these fighters, they'll be on top of the world, and then one awkward loss. I'm not going to say a bad loss, because Joe Joyce is a top contender. But I'll say it's an awkward loss. It's one that we didn't, because I didn't pick Joyce to win that fight. I didn't. That was supposed to be Dubois' coming out party, because we held him to a pretty sufficient, I'm not going to say high standard, a sufficient standard, because we was watching him. Remember? We was like, yo, we like this kid, man. This kid, so far, so good, man. We watching him. We wasn't ripping him like that. Draw 631, salute. Edgar, what up? Calvin, salute. And he couldn't get out the way. And next thing you know, his eye looked like a golf ball. It was crazy. I said, oh shit. And the fight got stopped. And we were like, damn. But I wasn't ready to call him Audley Harrison. And let me tell you something, man. The UK fan base, whew. Coach, what up? The UK fan base, they gave it to Audley. They were calling him Fraudley Harrison. I mean, when they put you in high regards, it's like there's no in between with them. There's no, we're watching him and he's developing. Let's see, unless they're trying to protect somebody. Lamont, salute. Like they did AJ. Deontay was calling him out. Oh, he's a baby. I was like, hold on. No. He got belts, man. What are you talking about? He's not a baby. He can walk on his own. What the fuck you doing? What are y'all talking about? You went from being a baby to not wanting to fight? What the hell? Come on. Thomas, what's good, bro? What's going on with you? So, Daniel Dubois loses to Joe Joyce, and they didn't throw the baby out the bathwater. And I'm glad they didn't, but the UK fan base can be pretty rough. There's no in between. Buzz, salute. Audley started losing, they started calling him Fraudley Harrison. Y'all remember when they were back in David Price? How tall is David Price? Like 6'6", 6'7". He's a big dude. He has a pretty good punch. But he started losing, and they shit all over him. They would disown you fast. Hell, they did it to AJ. He lost to Ruiz. They went from, oh man, the excuses was ridiculous. If you want to hear the best excuses and the funniest things you heard for why AJ lost, go to BFTB's channel and just scroll down to when it happened. And just read the comment. Just read the comments. If you click on them, if you click on the lives and you could read the live comments as they were happening back then. Man, I ain't laughed that hard in a long time. So love a lot. I know they do that to us. That means I'm doing something right. Black Cloud, salute. I ain't laughed like that in a long time, man. But they were capping for AJ, man. And they didn't even know what I know. I was quiet about it at first. I was like, yo, I think AJ got poisoned, but you know, what the fuck? I'm not going to give these motherfuckers any ammunition. I'm not going to have them slide up on my videos. Yo, tell me what happened. Nope. I don't talk to these dudes. I told my family though. I told Blue Blood behind the scenes. A couple of days after it happened, I said, yo, check this shit out. I said, listen, check this shit out. And I told him what happened. Nobody knew that shit. That wasn't news. That was because somebody I knew was doing security and he was there. And he blowing up my phone. And I'm like, oh, what happened? And he was like, yo, no, never mind. He said, yo, I saw something that looked kind of crazy. He started asking me, yo, does your man do drugs? I said, stop saying my man. I don't fuck with that guy. But what happened? He's like, yo, that nigga looked like he had to take a shit. He was sweating and shit, walking around with no shoes on, leaving the locker room, going back in. The fucking big white motherfucker. Who's the big white dude? The British dude. I said, tall? I said, it had to be Eddie Hearn. He's like, yo, he's on the phone to me. I don't know. He's like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, what the fuck? Then he's in the ring talking about, why do I feel this way? Somebody got to that water. Sound familiar? I knew it, but I wasn't gonna help these motherfuckers out. I said, nope. No. Matter of fact, Thomas, when I got off work, you called me. You was the first person. Thomas was the first person I spoke to. He said, you ain't see the fight? I said, nah, nigga, I went to work. What happened? He said, AJ lost. I said, stop trolling. He says, nah, he dropped him like 5 times. I said, what? I left work and went to the gym and got on Facebook and trolled that god-awful group that I was in. Here's my right hand to God, I did. That's how it happened. Thomas was the first person I spoke to when I got off work. He said he dropped him like 5 times. I said, man, what? What do you mean? Got off the phone with him. My boy, he's one of the dudes that sent me like, well, a lot of people text me, but in caps, call me. I called him. I was like, yo, what happened? He's like, yo, does your man do drugs? I said, drugs? What are you talking about? Stop saying my man. I don't fuck with that guy. I said, nah. Let me tell you what I saw. I was like, what? Wait, what? I said, look, man, I don't know nothing about that, man. I don't know. He said, yo, was he sick? Or I was like, dude, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about that. I don't know. But in my mind, I'm like, why would they do that to AJ? I mean, he's the guy. That's the guy everyone wants. I mean, you know, he even had American fans on his dick at that time. There were a lot of AJ fans that were right here in America. I'm like, we played the picture game. Excuse me, do you know who Deontay Wilder is? See, no one knows him. I walk around with a picture of AJ and go to kids walking around these New York streets with basketballs in their hands, footballs in their hands, be like, yo, who's this? He in the draft? Talking about the NFL draft. I played you I played you the audio when he was on Conan. When he told Conan, they was like, are you an athlete? Yeah, you know, I tore my ACL. They think he's from the NFL. They didn't know him. That's a true story. But my point is, they threw AJ out, the baby with the bathwater. You know when they did it? They tried to cap for him after he lost to Ruiz, but they didn't know what I knew, what I heard. I still can't confirm, but I'm not going to deny it either, especially after Wilder Fury 2. I said, oh shit, same symptoms, but the reaction from the fighters was different. Same symptoms, the same ones. They didn't have their legs. They didn't know what the fuck was going on with them. And then it wore off like it was never there. Strange, right? Dr. Strange, right? But they stopped fucking with AJ. These same people that was trolling BFTV and everybody else. What happened? AJ loses to Usyk. One of his biggest supporters started calling him trash. People sent me clips of the video like, yo, Drew, look at this. I'm like, whoa. This motherfucker damn near I think this dude had like a sexual attraction to AJ. It was kind of creepy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yo, Now AJ's not his guy anymore. What happened? They threw him right out. Threw him out. And then they didn't do that with Dubois, but Dubois understands that he's one more loss away from being that guy. I think he needs to fight in the States a lot more, though. Don't fight in the UK. If your career takes off and you have a string of good wins, have a title defense in the UK. Do that if you can. If you can. But Dubois needs to stay far away from Deontay right now. The experience is too wide. And we all know Dubois will probably be looking good. And what happens? Name one fighter in the history of mankind that's fought Deontay Wilder that didn't eat that right hand. Name one. Name one. Everybody got touched. Everybody got touched. It's a fact. Big Dog Willie in the super chat, much love and appreciation. He said, Khan just learned how to fly a space shuttle last week. He learned how to walk on water because he's Jesus. Week before that, he played outfield for the Yankees. All facts. Yeah, he was up here in the Bronx. Center field. Amir Khan is so fast, he hit the ball and ran to the center field and caught it. Khan is the GOAT. Stormy said, I had to tell a troll who commented on my Crawford video saying, it's flawed. It's an editorial, dumb fuck. A perspective on a topic. I didn't require correction as much as he required direction. Now, why the fuck would you go to Stormy B. Mans and do that? Don't you know who you talking to? Man, that was a fucking Bud fan. Some of these motherfuckers go around the channels, because once you put a fighter's name, all kinds of videos pop up on the algorithm. If you put a fighter's name on YouTube, the person that searches everything for that fighter, it'll just pop up on that shit. And some motherfuckers make time to listen to, Jay Horseman, salute, to listen to everything that someone says about Bud. Nazi, salute. It's an editorial. It's not meant for critique. We're talking about a topic. And at this point, and as far as that's concerned, we don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, we know, but we're just waiting to see. I know, but I'm just waiting to see if they can get over that hump and make the fight that everyone wants to see. And I'm rooting for them to make the fight. I have to say it every day. I'm rooting for them to make the fight. Whatever the hump is, and I have a suspicion. I'm not saying I'm 100% sure, but I have a suspicion as to what it is. I hope they get past it. Because Bud ain't fucking with that criminal anymore. CB, my brother, salute. Jay Grant. Snacks B. Tone it up. Oh. Dubois can't fight in the U.S. If he does, his path will run into Anderson. And that fight, he cannot win. But you know what? They're going to be on a collision course. You know what I mean? Whether he wins or not, they got to fight for us to see. But I feel what you're saying. But you know what, though? Would that have stopped Lennox Lewis? A little competition? That's what I'm talking about. Now, if he fights in the UK and stays in the safe zone, we're going to call him out on that. So that's why I'm saying he has to fight in the US. You know what? Let's do this. Whenever we think of things like this, and I understand what Tony's saying. Let's do this. As far as the heavyweight division is concerned, here's what we say, family. You ready? And remember, you heard this here first. What would Lennox Lewis do? That's what we're gonna have to say. When we watching a fighter move a certain way, be like, doing that, but could he do this? What would Lennox Lewis do? And we know the answer. If you put a fighter in the same sentence as Lennox, you already know what time it is. Who? Yeah, I knock him out. I knock him out. Make the fight. I knock him out. No man contest. No man contest. That's Lennox Lewis. That ain't AJ. AJ is, well, freeze him out. I don't know how we got here in boxing. I don't have a fucking clue. I am like disgusted. That's why I say, I'm saying the opposite of what Tony is saying. I think he should be here looking for the smoke with Anderson. But I do know that he understands his path right now. He had a loss, but the good part about his loss is that he lost to a top tier guy. AJ lost to a guy he wasn't supposed to lose to. The Joe Joyce fight, there was brothers in here saying, yo, Joyce is going to beat him. I said, I think it's going to be a good fight, but I think Daniel wins. And I was like watching the fight like, oh, shit. I was dead wrong. But I appreciate that he got back in the saddle. Maybe he got some therapy. I don't know. I'm big on therapy. If you got a problem, go talk to somebody. Don't be walking around trying to fix yourself. It's not going to work. Got a solid win against Trevor Bryan. Knocked him out. I watched the fight. He looked really good. And he was very honest in his article when he said, hey, man, I think some good fights for me would be against Chisora and White. Those are his countrymen. And those are good fights. And he thinks he could win those fights. And then he mentioned the rematch with Joe Joyce. And that's another thing I appreciate. He's not pulling what Elmo's doing. You're calling out Gary Russell as if you don't got problems in the Dominican Republic. I know what I'm talking about. See, you're not at a status that you can lose and we can forget about it. No, motherfucker, you lost. Run that shit back. You're not slick, dude. Okay, yeah, it's Gary Russell. Yeah, real slick. But yo, dude came over from DR and fucked you up. He pulled your skirt up. Your OnlyFans skirt, he pulled it. Man, you on the floor rolling and your skirt's all up. You got your ass out, booty clapping, rolling on the floor, hair all kinds of colors. Took the fight on short notice, so you got knocked around the ring, dude. Now you don't want to fight the guy when he has a full camp. That guy ain't even have a full camp. He fucked you up. You're not gonna get away. Rematch it. No one cares. Vladimir Klitschko got stopped by Corey Sanders. Did y'all notice he ain't running back? His brother had to go handle that work for him. Y'all notice he ain't run that back? I did. I was like, hey, man, hey, whoa. He's fighting the wrong Klitschko. What the fuck? Remember that? Mm-hmm. Orlando Salido, Vasily Lomachenko. Shamar, what up? I mean, nobody... Did you read the comments on some of those pages? Oh, he was winning the second half of the fight, so I don't care. He was hitting him low. He was cheating. But, he's winning. He beats him easy in the rematch, so we don't care. No. But he beat him, though. No, y'all, nothing? That's what we doing? Okay. Daniel Dubois. He said Joe Joyce. He feels he needs to run that back. And I applaud him for that. But Dubois came about because the brother Art Hostage mentioned him. Bad idea for Dubois. Eventually, if he's still around and D's still active, they'll meet. But just not right now. It wouldn't be a good idea for him. It wouldn't be a good idea for Daniel. Daniel, he's in a position where he could call some shots, and that'll be in the UK, Dubois versus Chisora. From what I understand, Chisora sells over there. From what I understand, And I like Derek Chisora. Yeah, I like him. I like Del Boy. I fucks with him. Dillian White, I give zero fucks about. And if Daniel fights him, I hope he knocks Dillian White out in like a round or two. And if Joe Joyce is still available, you know, I think, and he signed to fight Joseph Parker, you know, the winner of that. And if Joseph Parker beats Joe Joyce, if that's the fight that's next, he can fight Joe Joyce if that's possible. He can always fight. He can fight Parker if he's the winner of that, and he can always fight Joe Joyce down the line. But what impresses me is that he wants to run it back. He mentioned it. He didn't act like it didn't happen. Like some of these dudes, you know, it's man, motherfuckers lose and what's disgusting is the fan base don't even be like, yo, you know, you want to run it back. No, they're like, nah, he don't need to do that. He don't need to do that. Why not? Why not? My brother Paul Carrick, always supporting the super chat and the cash app. Salute, brother. He said, supporting my interest, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much, bro. Jake Cooley, what up, bro? I don't know, man. Bro, I don't know. Look, it's up to them at this point. I don't even know if... Bro, Nitty G, salute. Thomas Watson, salute. Shemaine, what up? At this point, all we can do is hope that the Bud versus Spence fight happens. That's all we can do is hope. I had some really good news. Tate shared some real good news with me. And we could just be hopeful. But I'm scared to death that the shit don't happen, man. Rick Blackwell, salute. Tony said Dubois will be built up in the UK. And when him and Anderson fight, it will be a huge win for Anderson. If Dubois starts here now, they will fight a lot sooner. And Dubois might as well call it his career. I mean, it's throwing me crazy. I mean, yeah, but from a supporter of sports perspective, I don't want to wait on nothing. And I know business-wise, they want to drag shit out, but we're done being played with. All of this dragging shit out, I mean, have we learned nothing from Floyd versus Manning? Was that not 5 years? My little cousin was in school, finished high school and started college, and then the fight was finally happening. He was like, whoa, they shit, didn't they? Wasn't they supposed to fight like when I was like a freshman in high school? Now he's a freshman in college, they just now fighting. I was like, hey, that's boxing. He said, man, fuck this. I don't know how you pay attention. I'm like, bro, listen, I'm, got a problem. I'm addicted to the sport that don't love me. Man. Nelson said DR rep. Exactly. He came over from DR with all those fine-ass women over there. Whooped Elmo's ass. He knocked him into a somersault, and his skirt came up. He rolled up, got up, looked in the audience and said, "Where Gary Russell?" Nigga, fix yourself. But shout out to him. Because when he's beefing with Gary Russell, the first thing I notice is, I said, that's his natural hair color. Oh. Salute to you. Because any other time, he's wearing a fucking sombrero, and he removed the fucking sombrero, it's pink. Asshole. Fuck that kid, man, for real. Brooklyn C in that super chat, much love and appreciation. Said, great show last night. All respect to you for representing black masculinity. I don't know any other way to do it but that way. I'm a black man. I am a man. I piss standing up. I go to the fucking gym. I eat well. I raise my children. And I try and help black youth when possible. When you can get to them. Because sometimes it can be hard to talk to. But y'all all know there's an attack on black masculinity. There's an attack on men as a whole. in this country, and I heard in parts of the UK. I see some of those videos, you know, black women with the British accents talking the same nigga nonsense that these dumb bitches over here talking. It's like, what are y'all doing? What's wrong with y'all? What happened? The two don't make sense. You can't be a boss bitch with your own money and you don't need no man, but when you date a nigga, you want him to pay for everything? Why don't you go Dutch? I mean, that's just logic. You don't want nothing from him. You don't want him to think that he's gonna get laid. So then when y'all go hang out, because it's not a date, y'all just hanging out, pay for your own shit. You don't need us? Okay, good. That's why a lot of motherfuckers is packing their shit and going to other countries. Be like, yeah, you know, okay, you don't. Let me just stay out your way then, miss. You don't need no man. Fuck niggas and all this other that. But you're a single mom. But you're a boss. Fine, let me just step out your way. They go to Venezuela. They go to DR. They go to Thailand, or they go to any country in Africa or whatever, and they come back with a wife, and all of a sudden it's, oh, you can't deal with no strong woman. No, we don't want to deal with this mouth. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What the fuck? What happened? Sons and nephews got to grow up in an era where women are mad at them and they just growing up. They didn't do anything. Like, what the fuck? Who told these niggas that they can act like this? They're single mothers.
Whoa, what the it's kind of pretty before it gets started, ain't it? Oh, Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo. Froggy when courting, he did ride Crambo.
What? Pipe bomb. George, what's good, bro? How you? Go subscribe to my brother George. Put your link in the chat. Click on his name, go to his channel. Great commentary. The brothers, he was really in the industry. Worked for HBO. Worked with fighters. Worked with a fighter in particular. Knows his stuff. That's a brilliant boxing mind right there. And he has an insight on how fucked up the business really is. Things that I speculate, he actually knows. Go subscribe to my brother, One Round with George. Spence-Crawford must happen, even if Bud has history with Daniel Kinahan being investigated. Everyone has a right to work, earn a living. I agree. That's what I always say, man. I didn't want Bud caught up in this shit. Bro, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? Some people think natural immunity. Salute, bro. Good to see you. You know, I don't want people to get it confused. I'm not celebrating that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not celebrating, oh, look, aha. No. I was like, damn. What the fuck? Bud the fuck? Damn. Why? Fuck. That's gonna break my heart if I ever see a list and he's on it. That's gonna break my heart. I don't want him on that shit. Don't want him on it. Hey, you ready for this? Sugar Hill told us he has no knowledge of cheating. And I said, I will take you at your word for it, but I do hope you understand the term in concert. He knows. You think I want him on that list? Black man? Does he understand what he's dealing with? If he understood what he was dealing with and did it anyway, that's different. Hence the car fire. But if he honestly doesn't know what's going on, you think I want him on that list? You think I want Bomac on that list? If they honestly didn't know what the fuck everything was? But it don't matter, because ignorance is not an excuse. We don't know. And now Don King is saying, yo, man, Frank Warren on some no-fly list. Huh? I really need to see this list, man. Because there are going to be people on the list. We're going to be like, oh, yeah, word, good. And there are going to be people that will be like, oh, shit. the fuck is he doing there? Savannah Marshall's on that list, y'all. See? Ain't no one saw that coming. Matthew Macklin's on that list, y'all. Ben Davison couldn't go to Australia with Devin Haney because he was on that list, y'all. See? That's what I'm saying. I hope this shit gets worked out because at the end of the day, putting the fight aside, you think I want Bud in trouble on that level? No, absolutely not. Absolutely not, man. DOG, salute. Yeah, so love a lot, man. It's close to everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? There go Boxiana. Salute, sis. How you feel? She said, can we agree that some women are idiots? Absolutely. Some niggas are dumb as fuck, too. I deal with it almost every day. I'm in New York. Trust me, I see a lot of dumb shit. I will literally see a nigga with skinny jeans sagging off their ass with a shiny ass belt doing cartwheels in the middle of the street. Like, he'll set up his phone and do a cartwheel in the middle of the street and do a pose. And I'm like, it's a green light, cars are coming. What the fuck? What the and I know that kid like 21. What? Oh, it's the new challenge? Dance in the Street challenge. And this kid, you're 21, you're grown. But this nigga want a cartwheel in the street. And I'm saying that because I literally saw that. I'm like, I don't believe this. You know what? Okay. We all don't think like that, nor are we raising our kids with that welfare witchcraft mentality. No, you know, in Boxiana, you know, if it don't apply, let it fly. But what's happening here is idiots are getting the megaphone. The math is this: 54% of black men are single and childless. 30% of virgins, 84% in total. 16% are the Pookies and Ray Rays, but somehow they're responsible for 90% of the single mothers. So the question is, why are these women picking these Pookies and Ray Rays? So that 16% becomes the majority, and we're told that we ain't shit as black men. And they're all online talking reckless about us. And what's happening is black men are just saying, you know what? I'm not going to go back and forth with y'all anymore. These niggas are getting on airplanes and leaving and coming back with wives. And then I found out that it's not only black men. You got white men going all four corners of the globe. Africa, the Latin countries, and they're coming back with women. Or going to the country to live. And they're saying, fuck this. This hookup culture, not all men are hoes. This hookup culture, this shit is whack, it's dangerous. Women are getting killed. There was a story last year about the chick that went to Dubai and disappeared. Her family's looking for her. She started fucking with some billionaire. You know those Arabs down there got super oil money. She went down there and vanished. And they were like, where is she? We don't know. Yo, you was DMing her. You was on her DM. She took a selfie right here in front of your palace, and you was in there. Yeah, but you know, she left. You don't know where she is. And they got so much money, they ain't gonna look for her. She's gone. Either A, they paid her enough money where she can disappear and just not fuck with the states no more, or B, she's buried in the desert somewhere. But she went down there. I heard some stories, man, from women. Instagram models. I went down there and I'll never do it again. They paid me $20,000, but they wanted me to jerk off a camel. Those guys got so much money down there, they're bored to tears. I seen the videos. They got pet bears and shit. They got all these exotic animals that will eat your ass. But they slide up in these big booty bitches with their waist snatched. They slide up in their DMs. I got money. What you worth? I don't want to take the show in that direction, man. What I'm saying is We're diseased as a community. And I have faith that we can get back, but it's going to take a lot of compromise. And wherever the black woman goes, so does our community, so does our society. And we love y'all. But I'm left asking the question, do y'all even love us back? Because what I'm seeing and what's enabled by the government, it doesn't match. Southern T, my brother, in the building. The winning team's in the building. She said, I don't like women saying weird shit about men like they can't have feelings or calling them gay just for thank you. You know, yeah. You know, if we don't like a woman or we have a standard, when black men are not allowed to have standards, and if you'll have a bitch telling me, I've heard it before. What's wrong with me? And I'm being nice about it. I'm like, no, you know, I'm okay. Oh, you must be gay. Here we go. I'm gay. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. What else? What else? Oh, you must hate your mother. Yeah, okay. Go ahead. What else? What else? What else? You must be gay. You must hate your mother. You must hate black women. No. How about this? I just fucking hate you. Now I hate you. How about that? You want some truth? I was trying to be nice about it. I'll just throw back 2 shots because I don't drink like that. I'm like, you know what? You are 5'3" and you're 280 pounds. You're so fucking fat, your knees are buckling. You're breathing heavy and you ain't even moved. You just moved your mouth. You talked yourself into sweat beads on your head. And you're mad because I won't buy you a drink? You've had too many. You ate when you got up this morning. You ate in the shower. You ate after you brushed your teeth. You ate on the way to the car. You ate in the car. You ate when you got out the car. You ate at work 4 times. You took a shit, ate again. Ate on the way home. Ate when you was on the phone. You ate when you got off the phone. You ate when you got back in the shower. You ate while you was getting your hair done, your wig all wrapped up tight. You ate when that wig got colored up. You ate on the way to the club. You ate when you got in the club. Now you're breathing heavy, looking like Grimace, smelling like Grimace. Your girlfriend looked like Ronald McDonald. And then you come up to me saying, you ain't gonna buy me a drink? Bitch, I don't know you. And I'm not interested. And I was sweet about it at first. Now you want to call me a homosexual. You want to say I hate black women. You want to say I hate my mother. No, bitch, I hate you. Because you ate all fucking day. You wouldn't stop eating. There's 24 hours in a day. And you ate all 28 of them. It's now 1 a.m. and you're mad because I won't buy you a drink. You've had enough, bitch. Because the truth of the matter is, I don't fuck with bitches that look like you. There it is. There it is. How about that? And I was trying to be nice. How about those apples that you're probably gonna eat? Oh, I'm sorry. You don't eat nothing that's organic. Bitch eating Takis all day. No, back when I was in the club, was it cheese doodles? Takis wasn't around back then. It's not that I hate you. Some men are not allowed to have a fucking preference nowadays. I don't want to take the show in that direction, man. Boxing, please. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I see it. Anthony, what up, man? I see it a lot, man. Tell you, man, these bitches leave me alone, man. My tongue is slick. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Stop bothering me. If I say no thank you, it's no thank you. Do not try and clown me. I will get you. I will get you. I will find something wrong with you. I promise you I will. I gotta look at you one good time and be like, you sure you wanna do this? Are you sure? Are you sure? It could be Beyonce. I'll be like, huh? What? Jay still cheated.
Take that!
See? I'll get you. I will get you. I ain't gotta say nothing else. By the way, and I promise I'm gonna get back to boxing, but by the way, are they coming for Beyonce now? I might do pep talk tonight. Are they coming for Beyonce now over some lyrics in a song? Did I see that on Fox News? I'm following something on Instagram. These dudes are ripping her for this new song. What's the name of this song? Where she says something about women having dimples in their ass and saggy boobs or some shit. Is that a song? Did she say something? Hen Dog, you saw that? Are they coming for her for body shaming women? Are they coming for Beyonce for body shaming women? Uh-oh. All my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies, all my single ladies. Who runs the world? Girls. Now she calling y'all fat with saggy boobs and stretch marks. Fox just made up a dimple ass community and saggy stretch mark titty community. They just did it. I saved it on my. Whoa! Is Beyonce body shaming women now? Holy shit! Who'd have thought? Is she telling y'all to get y'all shit in shape? Is Beyonce telling y'all to get y'all shit in shape? But when I say it and men just say it, when Kevin Samuels used to tell y'all, get your shit in shape. You're gay, you hate your mother, you hate black women. Beyonce just told you. Now, I don't know. What's the name of the song? Y'all tell me what the name of the song is. Please tell me. Xavier, salute my brother. DP Rocker in the building. What's the name of the song? I'm gonna get back to boxing, I promise. I just need to know the name of the song. Dr. Mark, salute. Be on standby. I might go live tonight. I want a really good panel. I'm gonna need Dr. Mark. I'm gonna need my brother JC. What's the name of the song, y'all? Paul Kerry says she said the word spaz, and that's talking about mental issues. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. You know, sometimes they don't understand our lingo. St. Louis Mix, what up? Where you been? Y'all know the name of the song? Oh, okay. It's called Church Girls. That's what it's called. I want to hear it. I'm going to analyze it. Jafari, what up? Brian Wright, salute. Because it might not be what they're saying. You know how they like to blow shit out of proportion sometimes, though. It might not be what it is. She had to change the lyric to disability. Man, shit crazy, man. Art Hosh is asking, what is the difference between training weight leading up to a fight and actual fighting weight during the fight for Deontay Wilder? Well, here's the thing. At heavyweight, there's no limit. There's no limit with heavyweight. It's like, you know, as long as they made this bridge weight, I don't pay that shit no mind. But if you're over 220, you could come in, you could walk around at 220, but you could come in at the fight at 240, 300 pounds, it don't matter. Training weight is a weight that they're comfortable. But like maybe a few days to like a week out before the fight, if you're fighting at a specific weight, let's say welterweight, which is 147, it's important for you at the weigh-in that you weigh in at either that weight or a little below. You could be 146 and a quarter, or 147. But you can't be 147 and a quarter. You can't be 148. It'll be over for you. They're gonna give you some time to get on that treadmill, get in that sauna, or put the treadmill into the sauna. Put the treadmill on the bike on the sauna and work that fucker off. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, you could rehydrate, and that's why when guys come in on the fight night, they be like, "Oh, he weighed in at 147, but tonight he looks like he's 160." I remember I watched Mikey Garcia. What fight was it when Mikey Garcia had to make weight, and he almost passed out and shit, and he was like on the floor drinking Gatorade and shit. And what was he fighting at, 130 when he did that? 126 or something? One of those weights. I forget. One of those weights. And I said, shit, you can't do that to yourself. I was watching an MMA. Oh, no doubt, Dr. Mark, I might do it tonight. I was watching an MMA fight, right? This guy was going to the weigh-in, right? And they had to help him to the goddamn to the fucking scale. I said, what? He's fighting tomorrow? He like a crackhead, man. I said, they gotta stop this shit. They gotta stop this. Dapper Don's my brother. In the super chat, much love and appreciation. He says, men going overseas to find wives because feminists in America kill traditional values. Oh my God, this is perfect. This is perfect. My homie married a fine Cuban woman in Cuba. He's super happy. You see this? And there's this thing about women talking about we're divesting to what? Here's what y'all gonna do. Y'all gonna divest and go to Thailand and run into my brother Divine Sense? He's gonna fuck you and send you home and you think you got a husband? No, you had a good time, but you ain't got no husband. Divest that. We ain't shit, but we supposed to chase you? No, we're just acknowledging that y'all don't want to be bothered. So that's why you have a lot of men of all races leaving and saying, fuck this hooker. I saw this fucking white man with a black woman. It looked like a significant age gap, but he went to some country in Africa and got a wife. And he was talking about, yo, I'm happy, and he like a trucker. But what he was saying, I mean, the video looked funny, but what he was saying, he wasn't wrong. He was like, yo, I don't like this hookup culture. It's dangerous. Women have these weird expectations, but they don't know how to be wives. And he was telling everyone, yo, you know, come to Africa. No, he was telling people, yo, leave the country and find a wife. Telling men, leave the country, find a wife. There's nothing for you over there. And it looked strange. I was reading the comments, so them shit was hilarious. One comment said, sister, wink if you need help. It was funny. It was funny. But I understood what he was saying. Because your men are fed up. Men are fed the fuck up. They don't want to deal with this shit. Ladies, y'all bought the hype. Y'all marching to Beyonce, and now they're yanking the rug from under you. Because allegedly, there's a song that I'm going to listen to where she's talking about dimples in your ass and saggy titties. Is she telling y'all to hit the gym? Something that we've been saying? Are y'all going to hit the gym now that she said so? Or are y'all going to tell her she's fat shaming? After y'all done bought up all her album and shit. I'm curious. But salute the Dapper Dons. That's evidence right here. This feminist shit, it fucked y'all up. There's other women that acknowledges what we're saying. This shit is fucked up, man. We've gotten away from it. It's crazy, man. See this? See? Don't take my word for it. This shit is happening. This shit's happening, man. Men are just getting fed up and they're just sick with it. Like, yo, man. What's this? Oh, no. Yeah, man. Here we go again. You know, look, I'll more than likely be back to continue this conversation tonight. Painful Excellence podcast. But boxing, please, right? Damn, I keep doing this. What is next for Deontay? I don't know. We don't know. No, seriously, we don't know. If Tay don't know, we don't know. What do we want to see? Joe Joyce got a date already with Joseph Parker, I believe. Daniel Dubois is not looking for the smoke. Good idea. And according to our brother Tony, if he comes around and fucks around up here, he might fuck around and get Michael Hunter, or not Michael Hunter, or Jared Anderson, and that'll be a train wreck. But I still say make it happen. I mean, with boxers, I don't want to wait on nothing. I don't know what's next. There was rumored that it was what's his name? Shit, I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry, y'all. What's his name? That beat the shit out of Kornacki twice. Hellenist. It's not him. I thought it would be the winner of Kornacki and this brother from Turkey. Kornacki lost. And I was like, maybe the Turkish dude that won, but ain't nobody going to want to see that. You know? No doubt, Fresh. No doubt, Fresh. And I think I'm going to pick it up tonight on the other channel. I think so. I think it's important. I want to talk about this Beyonce thing. I want to talk about this Beyonce thing. You know what I'm saying? I want to know. You know, is she telling bitches to get in the gym already? And that's another thing, man. Wilder's already training, and he'll never be in Vegas again. That's a guarantee. He'll never be in Vegas again. So don't you worry. Don't you worry. He will never be in Vegas again. Fuck Vegas. So either Atlanta or Brooklyn. Keyboard man, salute. Otto Violin, that's a possibility. And you know what? I can call Otto Violin's people. We had what's his name on the show. Remember that? Yeah, Eric H. Salute. I like that fight. I like Otto Violin. He's a solid guy, man. I think he's underrated. And remember, Dillian White ducked the fuck out of him. Otto Violin was gonna fuck him up, man. Man, Dillian White he's such a bitch, man. Get out of here, man. It's called Heated, Hendo. The song is called Heated. Bet. Oh, the Wilder weight question. I mean, I don't shit. I gotta scroll up. I can't scroll up that far. I forgot what the question was. We all know Deontay Wilder is probably the lightest heavyweight we know today. So making weight's not a problem. Keeping weight on is the problem. You know what I'm saying? Because of his build. Tom, what up, bro? How you feel? Oh, Big Baby? On paper, that sounds great. I know Big Baby would love that payday. You know, that'll be up to Deontay if he wants to give him that chance. But the flip side, DB Martha Track, salute. The flip side is, last time Deontay was nice to give someone a chance, look what happened. Got cheated. So, I don't know. Yeah, Deontay walks around under 220, man. That's what I'm saying. Willie, what up, bro? How you feel? I mean, he says he wants to see him in there with a soft touch. I mean, at this level, there are no soft touches, whether he has a belt or not. You know what I'm saying? Because at some point, you want to get back in the title contention. And there's a lot of fresh meat out there. I mean, what would be a soft touch? I mean, and no disrespect to anybody in the division. The guy that just beat Adam Kornacki, it might be too soon, but that would be a soft touch. And how do you sell that? Because that's another thing. I don't know if Deontay's fighting on free TV anymore. It's going to be a pay-per-view. So I don't know what a soft touch will be. And again, I don't even think Deontay knows who's he's fighting next. So, but he's just training. So I don't know. Let me look at the division real quick. Let me do it real quick. Rankings. Joe Joyce, Joseph Parker, Frank Sanchez, Andy Ruiz, Makhmudov, Dillian White, King Kong, he did that twice. Don't need to revisit it again. Otto Wallin, Robert Helenius. I heard it's not even Helenius. Martin Bakuli, Michael Hunter, Philip Hergovich has a fight coming up. And Agitated Cabbage is ranked number 15 in the WBC. WBA. Yo, guess who's ranked number 3 in the WBA? And this will sell in a very sick, twisted, and retarded manner. Huggy Fury is ranked number 3 in the WB-fucking-A. Ratchet since 91. I think Cadillac Red gonna be there. Some of the family's there already. I know Junior's on his way over there. Salute to my brother Junior. I'm gonna see all my brothers tomorrow morning. Derek Chisora is a good fight. But, you know, yeah, Art Hostage, yeah. I'm just going through the rankings just to see who's where. But we all know rankings don't mean shit, but we're trying to figure out what will be next. Philip Hergovich is ranked number 3 in the IBF, but he has a date coming up. He's fighting on somebody's undercard. He's fighting that Chinese guy, the heavyweight, Zili Zhang. He's fighting him. Sheesh. Bro, Joyce and Parker got a date. I don't know what Frank Sanchez is doing. AJ got a date. King Kong got a date with Andy Ruiz. Hergovich and Zile Zhang got a date. I don't know what Michael Hunter's doing. I don't know what Big Baby Miller's up to. He just won recently. I don't know what Big Baby Anderson is up to. Otto Wallin. But you know what might happen, y'all? It just dawned on me, y'all. It just dawned on me. Mr. Fist, what up? You know who it might be? And I'm going to ask. And you know what? If it happens, I'm going to take credit for it. Because it just dawned on me. You know who it might be, y'all? No, it's not going to be Rockmont Jr. Chill. Oh, Hergovich is training at Houston? In Houston at Ronnie Shields' gym? Oh, okay. Yeah, you know what? Andy got, Andy has a date with Ortiz. We're talking about by October-ish or November-ish. You know who it might be, y'all? It might be Charles Martin. He's coming off of a loss. Kind of controversial. You know what I'm saying? What y'all think of that? It might be Charles Martin. It might be Charles Martin. It might be Charles Martin. We don't know. trying to figure shit out. Hold on. What y'all think of that? Yo, I'm saying, what y'all think? What y'all think? What y'all think? Seriously. You think it could be Charles Martin? I think so. He lost his last fight, y'all. Does that make sense? Old dude, salute. He says Wilder need to train with Floyd, learn some of that defense from the best defensive fighter ever. Apples and oranges, my brother. I disagree with that. You know why? Because Wilder can't do what Floyd does. They're just different. I know mentally where you're going. I know why you would say that. But Wilder can't do what Floyd does. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that wouldn't work out. Devin Haney, on the other hand, was brought up fighting and things processed different. So he can absorb what Floyd is telling him, but adapt it into his own style. Deontay got started late, and there's certain things that he does by nature that it just wouldn't process. And Floyd fought a lot of guys bigger than him. Deontay towers over a lot of his opponents. So that's stylistically, it's too late for him to learn because you need a lot of reflexes to do what he does. He couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Arturo Gatti changed his fighting style specifically when he got with Buddy McGirt, which is why when he fought Mickey Ward in the second fight, it looked totally different from the first one. But Deontay, I think he's too far in the game to deprogram what he knows to try and adapt to what Floyd would show him, if Floyd was even serious about training him. You know what I mean? So, but I get why you're saying that, brother. I get why you would say that. But I don't think that'd be a good match. He'd have said Wilder should train with me. That'd be dope. He'd have got those mitts. Art Hassa says, what has Charles Martin ever done to you, Drew? This could be a career-ending fight for him. But you know what, though? Why not? Because they could have fought for the belt that he dropped to AJ. You know what I'm saying? But Al Heyman said, yo, look, you can fight Deontay for this amount of money and come up off that belt, or possibly, because I don't want to disrespect Charles Martin, but possibly come up off that belt, or go fight Anthony Joshua for this amount of money and possibly come up off that belt. He went for the bag. I ain't mad at him. But Charles Martin fought King Kong Ortiz and ended up like this. Y'all remember that shit? He was all caught up in that rope. King Kong hit him. He ended in the rope like this. I was like, oh, shit. Oh, man. It was all bad. King Kong was like, Mida, boom.
What?
Oh, man. But it might be Charles Martin, y'all. Yo, he hit Charles Martin so hard, he stopped and looked like his mom. You know how your mom call you? It could be super noisy outside. You outside playing with your friends and your mom call. You airplane going, the train going by, kids screaming in the street, but you hear your mother. You're like, yeah. And she's calling you with that annoyed voice. Oh, man, poor. But yo, Charles got hands, man. Like I said, I don't want to disrespect him like that, but Charles got hands, man. You know what I'm saying? So, listen, I got to get the hell out of here. I got to go to the plantation. I already know what time it is. Painful Excellence podcast tonight. Me, Dr. Mark. I'm going to try and get my brother LaRon on there, a.k.a. Broken Traditions. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try and holler at my brother JC. This weekend, LDBC Get Up. We going to cook, boy. We're going to have some fun. I'm going to hang with the family. You know what I mean? And we're going to get it popping, man. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App. Much love and appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the Wrench Gang.
Come on!
Salute to my stalkers. You guys are creeps. And salute to the monkeys.
Monkey!
Hello, monkeys.
And shout out to Bob Arum.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
I love that shit, man. Yo, Painful Excellence podcast tonight. Y'all make sure y'all go. So somebody put that link in the chat for me. I got to run. I'll catch y'all on the rebound. Much love and appreciation. And salute to our bro, Deontay Wilder. He's back. Let's see what happens.
My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day. They call it the right hand of God. They know what the damage it do. I speak it, believe it, receive it. Not only talking, I'll be showing the proof. But still they deny I'm the best. Everyone I fought, I put them to rest. How many fighters do I have to run through in order for you to admit I'm the best? All they doing, throwing dirt on my name. Own kind, trying to put me to shame. All I ever did was speak up and show my love. Pray my people will use their brain. Drug me and cheat. It don't matter cause I'm back on my feet. Back in the gym to turn up that heat. Damn devil gon' get put to sleep. He's done. Sick of the racist acts. Why the media keep ignoring facts? I represent this country as a champ. Don't want me cause my spirit's strong. Plus I am black. Y'all know what I mean when I say this country ain't fair to this day. Don't matter who's next, they hitting the ground. I promise that I'm here to stay. They can't ignore me for long. Bomb Squad, we coming strong. How the hell did it take this long for y'all to know the shit that Fury was on? He must have been paying y'all good to hush and keep all this shit on the low. But I won't back down or stay on the ground, and that I think you all know. My time is coming, but the ones that hate just don't know it yet. They don't know it yet. They gon' beg and cry, cause I will not forgive them, and now they regret. Oh no. But the damage is done with your name on the hit list. It's time for revenge. Oh no. I done told you, I warned you too many times, but you can't comprehend it. With this black fist of mine, ain't no way to prepare for it. Knock you out the Yo Bomb Squad, the world know it. I speak it, believe it, receive it, so what more can I say? What can I say? I've been knocking cowards out to this day.
I have a lot of people around me, positive energy, positive speaking, positive believing. Until that energy is broken. And then there's consequences behind their actions.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people do. You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too. Go look up the history. Shit, ain't don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that shit. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. Man, I'm out of here, bro. Let's go. Come on, let's go, man. To this day.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.